everybody.
Hey, Carla.
Hi.
Love
Hey,
everything you have going on in your
oh,
screen right
you
now.
know, thank you.
I
Well,
do.
I'm
Fabulous.
acting funky today, but whatever. You know how that is with that curly hair, right?
Oh,
Oh, yes. I'm telling him, behave.
So, you guys, what I really want to know is how challenging this was to take it from an animated film to the stage, and now we're going to have people see it on the small screen. And so, I'm just the way you kept the energy up and had that vibe going, just like we did in the animated film, was really wonderful. But I want to start with Sally with that question, and I'll just go around if that's okay.
So I think the main thing to make this show it's been the collaboration between everybody and all of the departments and all of the people working on it, and everyone had that same drive to make it the best it possibly could be. And we wanted to do things that hadn't been done before. So we brought in augmented reality. When we were talking about number of dancers, we were like, let's have loads. Let's and we just tried to make it a huge spectacle for everyone in the bowl to enjoy, everyone at home to enjoy, and also to give the film the justice it deserved, because the film is incredible with songs that are so memorable, and that's what we tried to do when we moved it to the Hollywood Bowl.
With Coco, we learned how to grieve, through a Latin perspective, but with Encanto, we learned how to live and love life. How important was it for you to bring that to Dolores?
I think a lot of healing comes through this film because you grieve in a sense, and then you find ways to heal and move past it and grow, and to understand that a scar means progress and not that it's going to be there forever, but it's an emblem of what you've been able to overcome. And I feel that the story is so beautiful to be able to show that. Even like Dolores's character, she's very soft spoken and she's very quiet, but she has so much information. She has all the information. She's got all the right answers. And whenever she's asked, she shares. But she also has this hole in her heart of falling in love with this man who is actually betrothed to another. So she has her own things that she's working through, just like Mirabel with Abuela, that they have this misunderstanding as to why do you feel this way. And the way that they brought it into the stage, using these songs in which so many people have felt identified. When you listen to Surface Pressure and you see those lyrics and you go like, man, pressure like a drip, 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 that'll never stop. Whoa. Or when you hear grew to live in fear, but no stuttering or stumbling. I can always hear him sort of muttering and mumbling. Those who have felt like outsiders within their own families, they're like, yeah, I feel like the Bruno. And to bring that production into the screen, from the screen of that is animated into your home screen with real people, those vocalists that are also showing you who they are, that doesn't just exist in an animated world, that voice is a real person that looks very much like their animated character, and we're all living lives and we're sharing that joy of not just Disney, but the reality of being real people experiencing things, and then having those kids sing along those songs and be able to enjoy all of these effects that you've never seen before, the spectacular dresses and all of the costume changes and dances. To be able to be a part of that is humbling, and I'm so grateful to have gotten it, and to be a part of this cast that will forever be remembered is a beautiful experience. I cannot stress enough that you got to watch it. December 28th, please. December 28th on Disney Plus.
Listen, you better put it all in an answer and sing on top of it. I love you for that. Jamal and Kai, I want to talk about this choreography. I was in The Lion King, so I understand how it is to infiltrate puppets and people in costumes and all of that from an animated project to the stage. And I know, Jamal, you brought a little bit of that, step up sensibility and energy to it. But how long was the process for you guys to coordinate that and bring it to life? Because it was absolutely stunning.
You said it first, Jamal, man. Jamal Sims is an icon, legendary. And to be able to go from an admirer to then work with him on the film. And in the past 2 years, he's like my family now. And to be able to have him, to learn from him, and he being gracious enough to empower me to have a voice as a creative as well, and to teach and mentor me as a creative has been, you can't put a value on that. It's been amazing. And I think the biggest journey for me was to keep my child alive, to keep dreaming, and not get bogged down by any challenge, or oh, maybe we might not be able to make the donkeys might not be able to move. No, there was always like, we'll figure it out. Let's figure it out. How can we make any challenge that came up? It was like, no dream is too big. And so Sally and her team and Gabe and all of them, they gave us that no ceiling. They gave us a just keep dreaming. And then with Jamal, you know, his experience and his calm nature to be like, we got this. Okay, it's a little difficult right now. We got it. We're going to figure it out. And so then that was my biggest challenge, is keeping the child alive and keeping the dream alive, and putting that on the stage. So then to watch the kids' faces when they were receiving that, and the adults too, was like, yes, we did it. And that was magic for me.
Cool. Jamal, you want to tie it up for me?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, is that a lot of times when I do films, or when we do films, it just stops right there. After the film, it's just done, right? But this was an opportunity to now take it to the next level and have people celebrate the music of Lin-Manuel. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, we don't have this opportunity all the time. So now that we have this opportunity, what are we going to do with it? And it takes a village. When I say that, you know, I could not have done it without Kai, I could not have done it without Kai. And then we had Reina Hidalgo, we had Asiel Hardison, we had so many people. We had, I'm missing somebody, Alex
Collins, yeah.
Oh my gosh. It took all of us to dig in and take different parts of this show and say, you take care of this, you take care of this. And then we all came together, and we were able to accomplish something that I feel is very special, and something that will translate not only from the Hollywood Bowl, but now into the homes of everybody on December 28th.
That was perfect. Jamal, Adasa, Kai, Sally, I'm waiting for the Broadway version. Holla at your girl.
Hey!
Put it from your mouth to God's ears.
Thank you guys. This was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. Bye-bye.